What is up, guys? I'm out here on the boat, rigging some rods, getting ready for a tournament, and I just tied something on that made me think of something I wanted to share with you guys. So, many of you may or may not know, but this time of year, a lot of guys are tying on the old Alabama rig, or a rig, umbrella rig, whatever you want to call this thing. But this bait right here becomes pretty popular this time of year. And when you tie this bait on, it becomes a pain in the ass to keep from getting tangled up with your other rods. You know, it becomes a mess of hooks. You know, some places you can use 5 hooks, some you can only use 3, and it just becomes a big issue no matter what. So I've got something I do on my rigs when I fish, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and hopefully this might help you guys. But it's a short little video, quick little tip, and drop me a comment, let me know if this is something you're already doing, or maybe you have an idea of how to keep these things more tamed on the boat. So let me show you what I do. So many of you may or may not know what this is. This is actually a wacky rig tool, okay? And this wacky rig tool needs some more O-rings on it, but anyways, it holds these O-rings. So when you're rigging your worms wacky rig style. So what I actually do is I take this thing right here and I actually put this on the head of this, and I'll run me a little O-ring down there. Whoop. Push that on there just like that. Get on there. Okay, see, it's on there now. Okay, so I'll set that aside. So, as you can see, whenever you have your umbrella rig out, it doesn't mess with anything, okay? It just sits on there, okay? Just sitting there. Not messing with anything. Doesn't mess with the action of the bait, just sits there. When you're done for the day or you want to move to another location, you can simply grab your wires, push this down, and there. Boom. Okay, guys, it contains all the baits together. So, and when you're at the next spot and you're ready to fish, you just slide that sucker up like that. Boom, pop back out, stretch your wires back out, and you're good to go. So yes, just a simple wacky rig, O-ring. I don't even know what size this is, but anyways, stick it on there, and you can slide it up and down. Pretty cost effective, not very expensive. And whenever you're running, it keeps your baits all together. See how nice and neat that is? So when you're like, hey, let's run over here and hit this brush pile, and you get there, you're like eager to get up there and throw. You're not sitting there like untangling 5 rods because these hooks have went everywhere. So it keeps it more compact for you, keeps it more easy to transport when you stow it away in your rod locker. You know, hooks can still come loose and get hung up and stuff, but it doesn't do it as bad. So yeah, the O-ring right there, that little thing right there, that's how I do it, okay? If you guys have any tips on how you keep your Alabama rigs from getting all into a disaster, drop me a comment. But anyways, hopefully that helps somebody. O-rings and Alabama rigs. These are not just for the worms, okay? You could put them on your A-rigs. And when you store these things too, like I got a box here I keep, little bitty box. Look at that. A-rig, boom. And I actually can keep 10 or 15 of these things there, because you know how it is. You get them locked up in brush piles, you're going to lose them. So yeah, try that on your A-rig and see if that might help you from having a disaster. So yeah, try it out. See, look, a hook already came loose. So it's not fail-proof as far as keeping hooks from running everywhere, but it keeps them from being all spread out and being a mess. So yeah, try that out. Get your little O-ring, stick on there. That one's actually been on there for 2 or 3 years. So works pretty good. But yeah, little helpful tip for you guys. So yeah, if you want to try it out, try it out. If you don't, I don't really care. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, just do it. Just do it.